Hello.
And who are you?
My therapist warned me about you, Jimmy. There are no such things as aliens.
Hello, welcome to LTM Reviews, where we get you caught up on the oldest movies. Country Bears. Basically, Country Bears is based on a ride, well, maybe not a ride, but an attraction at Walt Disney World that's actually a restaurant where you eat and watch animatronics. Kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese in a way, but without the pizza involved, or the games. So, in the movie, you got a bear named Barry, I guess, that's his name, Barry, you get it, because bear, who runs away from home so he can try to stop an evil man or corporation that's trying to stop the Country Bear Hall of Fame, I guess. And now it's up to him to get the band back together and save the Hall of Fame. But that won't be easy, since this guy, played by Christopher Walken, is going to take the thing down. Now it's up to Barry and the whole Country Bear gang to stop him. So, I remember watching this film a lot growing up. I used to have like a VHS copy and it didn't work, and then we had to get a DVD copy of it. I watched it, I fell in love with it. Looking back as an adult, I don't think it holds up that well, and I'll explain why. Now, I'm not saying the movie is awful or anything, and I'll give Country Bears this. It has a little going for it, but it's just kind of standard and boring. It doesn't really do, it doesn't give anything new. First of all, I didn't find Barry that interesting. I thought his character was too generic. He's the wannabe who wants to be part of a band, and you don't. I mean, as cliche, and it's very cliched, and I kind of get tired of that trope. He's not awful or anything. He's not annoying or stupid. It's just he's just not a very good character. I don't like some of the other side. I guess I do like the band, half of the band. I do like half of them. Forgot their names, but they're just so forgettable. But I do enjoy watching them, despite how bland they are. The story, like I said, too generic, too cliched. You know what's gonna happen, like in the first 10 or 15 minutes. You already know what's gonna happen. The human family is not interesting either. I could care less about what the people that raised Barry, I could care less about, because you don't really care. There are a couple good things though. I do like Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken, he's always good in everything. He's probably like the best part of the movie. I like these two cops who like to goof off and are trying to find Barry. The two cops, I forgot their names, like I said, because they're that forgettable, but they're just so entertaining to watch. And I do like the soundtrack pretty much. I'm a big country fan myself, and I love some country like this. One of them was called "Let It Ride," and that was the beginning of the movie. It's a good song. I like the soundtrack, but everything else is just kind of shallow. I just didn't get into the movie that much. It's not the worst or anything, and Disney's done much worse movies, especially with their animated stuff. It's just a little forgettable, kind of vanilla. So I don't think it's the worst. It's just kind of mediocre, to say the least. Like I said, I like Christopher Walken, I like the soundtrack, and I like the two cops, but that's not enough to save the movie. I give Country Bears a 5 out of 10. It's not the worst, and like I said, I've seen worse movies, but it's just, there are better choices out there. Not too bad for children, but there are better Disney films out there. So that's all for that. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.
Looks like the tails are ready to attack.
Those things don't scare me. I got
Jeff, what is your greatest achievement?
Just one? Kidding. But,
about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the out of my dick so hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb. And my dick has also went totally numb. To the point where